everybody, Shannon Scott live from the Catholic Cemetery here on a beautiful September 9th day, 2025. Kind of here on behalf of the Cemetery Angels and also the Wilson family plot, where we have our conservationist, Harvey Rosenzweig, working on the Wilson family plot. Of course, Jerome Neil Wilson was the photographer that made Bonaventure famous in the Victorian age when he started producing stereo views around the Civil War hours and later. Maybe a little earlier, but likely after the Civil War. And then had a kind of a career onto the late 19th century, early 20th, before passing the buck to or selling to, I guess, a partner, that type of thing. But anyway, we're out here to see what's what in the family plot. Get a little action shot.
I don't know about raising that. This foundation. Let's keep this in view. Great. All right, so what we're going to do now is you're going to come hold this. You can't pick that up. You cannot pick that up no matter what you do.
That is, it's heavier than it looks, right? Or as heavy as it looks one. And Tina, the great-great-granddaughter of Jerome Wilson, here with us, of course. She's come out from Florida with her hubby to check out the action in person as it's happening. So tell us who we have here, Tina, with Harvey. We've got Bridget here.
This is, they're working on Bridget's right now, and JN is next.
The man himself, the man himself.
And then the family, the 3 children that all died within 10 days in 1879.
Wow.
At their house on York Street.
Yep.
Then we have, a few other, there's Grace, I think Michael Edward. Then the big one there is Arthur Funk, who is the last one that resides here in 1975.
Yeah.
And his mother is on the other side of her, of him, is Jane's wife. And these were all children and a grandchild of J.N. and Bridget.
And not to assume anything, but, you probably knew Arthur and...
Actually,
no?
My dad did.
Your dad did, okay.
My dad did,
okay.
And actually my grandfather, so my father's father, died here in Savannah in 1946 visiting Arthur Funk.
Oh, what did he die of?
Heart attack.
Heart attack?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. So the name we always knew.
Yes.
Because that's where the grandfather
Sure.
that I never met died.
Sure.
So,
Wow.
But yeah, so a lot of history, but unfortunately most have gone ways that we don't know where they are. We didn't have internet back then. We didn't have email.
Kind of lost track. Lost track.
Family, once they moved away, you may or may not have ever talked to them.
That's
again.
so true. That's so true. That's so true.
Fortunately now with the internet, we've been able to reconnect.
Yeah, that's right.
With a bunch.
That's right.
So, and last time I was here, this wasn't looking too good. So
I
contacted you and said, who do you recommend? I'd like to, at least in my lifetime, see this come back a little bit.
Well, certainly when you have such a celebrity ancestor, at least in our book, with the connections to Bonaventure Cemetery is so amazing.
Maybe at some point I'd like to put a plaque here. Instead of just J.N. Wilson family plot, say who he was.
Right, sure. Yeah, we can work on that.
Some type, just inscribed, so then maybe somebody walking by might Google his name.
Hell yeah. No, it's real history. It's real history. I mean, Savannah would not have been defined as visually and aesthetically worldwide had it not been for your ancestor. I mean, that's just the bottom line. I mean, prolific. I mean, I still, as you know, like yourself, collect the Wilson stereo views And I mean, I find them for sale in France and Italy, and you know, I mean, it's amazing where they ended up.
I buy the ones I can afford.
I know, right?
There's a few I may have paid a little too
Oh,
much for.
yes. There's some ambitious, I think, lawyers out there that have deep pockets, and they buy that photography stuff pretty heavily. But
this is just amazing.
yeah, this is great. Well, we're blessed to have this gentleman here, Harvey. He's legendary unto himself, and well known across the cemeteries around here. You never want to be with this guy in a dark alley, but you know, in the daylight, perfectly harmless.
A little bit more.
When he's working, right?
Yes. Cool.
You can turn me up a little bit.